Well, the last thing I want to do to this thing before I put it back in the cradle over there is replace the PCV valve. So I got 2 new of these PCV valves. They're pretty easy to get to from here, so it shouldn't take but a minute. Of course, there's always something happens, but otherwise it should be pretty quick and easy. So let's get this done. Welcome back to GB9 Garage. Okay, so let's just start with one at a time. Take this one off. All right, see if we get some lubrication in here. Spread that around a little bit. Try not to mess up this hose too bad. I don't want to have to replace that. All right, that one proved to be a little bit tricky, but I got it off. Now let's see if we can get into this one. All right, well, still shaking around making noise, but these things were clearly, well, actually, I don't know if these ones were bad. The ones in the old engine were definitely bad, but anyway, we'll put new ones in no matter what. Okay, one down, one to go. So I got some comments on one of the videos I posted. Actually, I got comments on a bunch of the videos that I posted over on the other channel, or the other platform with my videos. So I thought I'd try over there too. But anyway, one guy commented and I thought it was pretty damn funny. He said that it was amazing that I was posting all these videos, considering I was obviously not a professional, and was willing to post all this, including all my mistakes. Thought that was kind of a backhanded compliment, but oh well, it's true. I've made quite a few mistakes so far. All right, so as suspected, that took a little more work than it probably should have. And again, as our friend from the comments suggested, I probably making mistakes. But you know, I'm just a guy working on an Aston Martin. Don't have any idea what I'm doing. But hey, we're getting there. One step at a time. Right? So get this plugged in down here. All right. PCV valves replaced. So after I installed the PCV valves, I thought, let's go ahead and pressure wash the subframe before we put the engine back in it. So I just yanked it out there and started kind of pressure washing and cleaning it up. It was a mess, you know, just road grime and dirt all over it. Nothing crazy, but I figured I'd never have the engine out again, hopefully. So let's go ahead and get this thing cleaned up. And so, yeah, I went out there and pressure washed it, got it cleaned up. And then I thought, you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and get the engine back in it? Since I'm sitting out here doing this anyway. So went ahead and built the A-frame again, which was no big deal. A little heavy on parts of it, but not the end of the world. Anyway, got that all set up, put the safety ropes on each side so it doesn't spread open once the engine's on there, and got ready to put the engine in. At this point, I was feeling pretty good about it. Thought, why not go ahead and give it a shot? I know it's all by myself. I didn't have anybody to help me here, but honestly, I didn't really think it was going to be that big a deal after taking it out. So anyway, got the engine strapped up to it. And that was pretty exciting, actually, to get the engine off the engine stand finally. So pushed it onto there. There was a couple of bits and pieces here and there. The air conditioning lines were kind of in the wrong spot, and I put the engine down in there. So then I had to jack it back up and move them where they go. They're hard lines, so you know, there was no way to sort of move them around once the engine was down. Well, I got a little ahead of myself there. I wasn't even really planning on getting that far right now. But, you know, I was kind of ready to put this thing back in here, and I went ahead and did it. Didn't bite me too hard, a couple little things here and there. A couple of air conditioning lines are hard lines, so they weren't exactly in the right spot. So I had to take it back up, rearrange them, put them back in. So, yeah, definitely not right exactly where it needs to sit, but it's back in the cradle. The motor mounts are where they need to be. So now I need to kind of button up all the little bits and pieces here, and man, we're getting close. Okay, so I know it's not really attached, but I had to get this out of my driveway anyway. So I thought I'd put it right here, and it just makes me feel excited. It's getting close. This thing's starting to look again like a drivetrain, and then pretty soon it might start looking again like a car. Again, thanks for watching. See you next time.